Okay. Hey, Alex, I was trying to respond to you, and I'm new on this, so learning as I go. And to answer your question, I am in the beautiful state of Colorado. And yes, it is stunning here and beautiful, and the Creator blesses me in the strangest ways. Look at these trees. I mean, these trees are huge. And you feel like you're in a canopy here a lot of times. It's amazing. I'll try and get a shot of some tree. You can't see the tops. There's no way to get them in the picture. The whole tree, at least not this close up, but you can see. But yeah, these are huge, huge trees. And it is like living in a different world. Sometimes, moving from the city and finally coming here, wow. Feels like, why did it take so long to get where I really felt I belonged? I'm not a suburban kind of girl. Never have been. I really wanted to do this at a younger age and have some horses and the chickens and whatnot. But, life never does work out the way that we plan, and I'm okay with that. As long as my Creator's in control, it's fine with me. Because I know my Creator won't fail us, regardless of how grim things look. He just never has failed me. And mankind will fail you. Man will fail you. Your mother will fail you. Your father will fail you. Your brothers will fail you. The only one that you can depend on is your Creator. And however you look at that, standing in the light is the safest place that you can harbor yourself. You always have to stand in the light. And He will not fail you. So, that's how I see it. And I'm not one to impose my views on anyone. But my own personal experience has been just that. Creator does not fail us. The Creator is always faithful. The Creator is about right. About what is correct. What is right. What is pure. And what is lovely. And those are the things that we are supposed to dwell on, even in our darkest hour, or what seems to be a dark hour for us. If we dwell on the things that are of a good report, it's okay to know and to uncover the truths where the bad reports are. But when it comes to dwelling, we're supposed to dwell in that place of light. And that would mean dwelling on the things that are pure, lovely, good report, and all those nice things that the Scriptures tell us. And the Scriptures are very mysterious. It is a living word. And I have described it as it morphs through the years. Scriptures can take on a serious meaning for you at one time in your life, and then at another time in your life, that same scripture will take on an entirely different meaning, but it can be just as glaring as far as the truth, and it's kind of bizarre. So I say that it morphs. The Word of God morphs. The Bible morphs. But that's just my opinion. And that's how it's been for me. So, the Scriptures are important. It's also important to understand that there's a lot of Scriptures that we don't have access to still. But a lot of stuff has come out that was hidden. And it gives the Bible and the Scriptures a more completeness, I guess. The book of Enoch. And you have to search your own heart for those things, because I had a real hard time accepting that there were any other books that didn't make it into the Bible that we have a right to know about and make the determination ourselves as far as what we want to do with that information. And, we are capable of governing ourselves, you guys. Mankind has become so dependent on the tit of Baal. They suck on the tit of Baal, and that's what we've grown up with. So to pull away from that and start thinking for yourself is not an easy thing to do. We are programmed and trained to be yes ma'am, no ma'am, and just basically that kind of a people. And it's horrible because, every kitchen in America had a chicken in the pot and a car in the driveway and blah, blah, blah. And we accepted all of that and moved on, even though we knew something was really wrong. I do take responsibility for those things. I take responsibility for being so tied up in my own agenda that I ignored what was going on, and I didn't take the time to figure it out. And it wasn't because of a lack of intelligence. It was just ignorance. Now, many of us are not ignorant anymore. We know what's going on, and the truth is, our world is in a very, very delicate state right now. If people don't stand up, then Sharia law will happen. I mean, look, I'm not against anybody. Muslim, Catholic, I don't really care what you believe, because I'm looking to the human being and not what they think or believe in. I'm looking to the soul of the human. So, I'm watching these exposures of what's going on and the Sharia law and the Muslim Brotherhood and all this information that's coming out now, really strongly, that is showing exactly what the agenda is and what they are doing to destroy us. and that's the scary thing, is that we are so close to being done. I mean, stick a fork in it done. That, time is short. Sometimes I just want to walk away and say, you know what? I have lost so much in trying to share critical information with those that I considered to be my loved ones, okay? My close friends, etc. But truth is not popular most of the time because, people want to keep their heads in the sand and continue on with their agendas and what they think is important. And it's a real trap. It's a real mental trap. So, when America is so distracted that we end up with a Muslim in the White House after the attack of 9/11, and now all these ties that show us that, he was a Muslim from the beginning. He lied, of course. Lies in the legal world are not only acceptable, but they're encouraged and legal now. So I guess that means there is no perjury. I don't know. But when we are so stupid that we allow this to happen, we almost deserve what we're gonna get, because we have just been complacent and continued to feed the beast and do the daily grind, giving them our energy and promoting them and putting them in their mansions and castles and yachts and whatever, their private islands and whatnot. What we have done, you guys, is we have fed the beast and given them the power to doom us. So, anyway, I'm about done with my part on exposing, because you know what? I've been doing it for a long time. I've put myself at great risk in doing so, all for the benefit of all. People are hurting everywhere. People are broken everywhere. That was intentional. The forces that we deal with are incredibly evil. And evil lurks behind every single one of them. Whether they are evil or not, they are being controlled by an evil entity. And we do know that they don't win. What does that mean? I'm not really sure. What mankind will have to go through in order to get to the other side of this. But we do know we win. Okay? And I guess that good conquers evil thing comes into play. Although I have to look at the paradox of the world and wonder, is there a balance that has to be adhered to? I hope not, because I just want evil to be gone. And I would like to live my life in peace with my family and without the threat of a government threatening us in every single way or any way. And I have that right. We have that right. And if people don't learn that, hey, what's going on is not okay, you better stand up and better do something, then you won't have any rights that'll ever be adhered to. Okay, your God-given rights as well. They'll just kill you, because that's what they do. And they are ruthless. And, well, I hope things don't go real bad, and a lot of people lose their lives in this whole thing. Too many lives have already been lost, and, they would like to eliminate a lot of us, and too many of us. At this point, and they're working hard on it. Whether you guys know it or not, we've been under genocide and under control. They sterilize, okay? They do things to our kids, the ones that they don't want to reproduce, they will sterilize. And the ones that they do want to reproduce, they just jack them up, keep them in the system, and then as they have babies, we call them breeders, these young mothers who are all jacked up, they have babies and they just take them right from the hospital. It's just, what they do is a crime against humanity. If anybody would actually do their homework in the general public arena and understand that, hey, what is happening to us is illegal. It's unlawful. It's illegal. Yeah, we're under genocide. These are crimes against humanity. These are very, very serious crimes, and that are being done to us. And we're letting it happen. I mean, you guys, I don't worship these guys, but I see a lot of people still worshiping these politicians. Like, oh yeah, we give you all the power. You fix it. Fix it? They designed it. So, anyway. Just another day in paradise. I'll be reviewing material today again. And studying law. And reading. And whatever. Everything that has to do with law. Is all that I'm doing now. And it is a rich experience. Give these criminals that much. They've certainly opened my eyes to the reality of what's going on in the world, and my worldviews have changed in the last year tremendously. I was always leery before. Now, I am absolutely blown away at the criminal activity going on around me and going on around all of us, and the complacency of the people. It's disgusting. The complacency of the people. Yeah, they just go along with it. Worshipping that money god, or worshipping that cult we know as government. And that's what they are, you guys. They are a cult. They're from the seat of Satan. You are dead to them. We are all dead to them. And that is a fact. Because what a lot of people still don't know is that you are considered dead because you were considered lost at sea. And unless you do your homework, you'll never understand that. I hope as many people as this reaches, I hope that it will help and that people will learn how to set yourselves free. There is a way, and I'm learning it, and I know my kids will be returned, but it won't be from working within the legal system, because you can't. It's not designed for you. So, I still love everybody. I'm just getting really tired of trying to wake people up and get them on the right track. So I'm getting real tired of that. And probably won't be doing this forever. At some point I'll be exiting out and living in a private manner, which is how I prefer to live anyway. So, hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Hope you enjoy the beautiful scenery here. I love sharing it with everybody. I think everybody should come here. And I am absolutely happy to share with anyone who is honorable and about the good. Okay, take care.